Cool. What up, y'all? How's it going? Good evening and happy New Year's Eve. Woo, man, 2020 has been a crazy year, and it's honestly been filled with a lot of ups and downs, for me personally. I know it's been rough on a lot of other people's, and I'm hoping that 2021 will be a lot better, and that hopefully this pandemic will come to a close, and that people can find some relief in the upcoming year. But yeah, I'd like to take some time right now to just kind of reflect. This is V299, and we're about to hit 300 tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll talk about like my plans for the new year, but here I want to talk more about like 2020 and kind of like what 2020 has all been about for me. So yeah, 2020 has been a crazy year. As we all know, the pandemic started and everything like that, and we all kind of got stuck in our homes. I'd say at first it felt like a huge vacation, mainly because prior to the pandemic, I was working my ass off with Uber, and like literally like working like 60 to 80 hour weeks doing Uber, but I made good money and I was able to take care of myself, more than take care of myself. Since the pandemic happened, I got a chance to slow down and had this little vacation for like 2 months where I literally did nothing. You guys kind of saw it a little bit. Well, actually, no. I'd say the first 2 to 3 months of the pandemic, like my vlog had just started. I think I was 1 week into my vlog, and then the pandemic started, and we all had to stay home. And like, yeah. So you really fast see the transition of kind of like the difference in the vlog from the first one to like the 10th one or something like that. And for the first like 2 to 3 months up until like May-ish when I went home, I was very proactive. I was like working out. I was like trying to just like be on top of things for myself. And like I was very motivated. I wrote a screenplay. I wrote my first short film. I wrote my second short film and my third short film. And then in May I filmed one back in the East Coast, and I went to go visit my family for my mom's birthday, and I was very hopeful that things would calm down by like the end of the summer, but here we are now. That was a very optimistic me, but after I came back from the East Coast, there was a huge lull in my like motivation and work and activity. I don't know why, but it happened, and like I slowed down a lot, like significantly. I started an acting resource group. I was pretty proactive about sending them, articles and everything like that. And I was still attending events like webinars and things of that sort, which I really think was a great thing that I did this year in the pandemic. And I'm really appreciative of everyone who posted free resources for people who are budding in the entertainment industry, because like without those free webinars, like I would be completely clueless as to like kind of how I would like move about this industry, especially since the industry was like shutting down and slowing down, and there's a huge change in the industry coming up. So like those webinars helped me out a ton with just like learning what I need to do and how to get my stuff together for that, like when things start getting back to normal, how I can be prepared. So I was attending a fair amount of webinars, and I was being like proactive in that sense. However, in terms of me creating, I like slowed down a ton. I got really lazy. I played a lot of Warzone, and I started becoming super complacent and relaxed. Not the greatest thing I could have done, especially with all of this. But then towards like after summer, I kind of realized that I was sick and tired of like what I was doing, playing video games like all the time. I still play a fair amount of video games, but at least I'm working at the same time, because I was literally just like playing video games and hanging out. But towards like the end of the summer and moving into the fall/winter, I became motivated again. I started creating again, released my second short film. So I filmed 3 short films back in the spring of 2020, but I only released one of them. I released the second one in fall because I finally got around to like just finished up with filming and editing and everything like that. And yeah, so by the end of like the summer and beginning of fall, I released my second short film, and that was great. And then I started like trying to figure out what else I could do. So I started doing my monologue Mondays, started doing my singing Saturdays, just to like kind of re-up on my skills and practice a lot. I had taken a lot of classes. I never stopped taking classes throughout all of the pandemic, which I'm really proud of myself for. And I got into the acting conservatory, which is amazing. So even though in terms of creating I slowed down, I was still practicing and I was still trying to be on top of my acting and performing. I got to perform 6 shows throughout all of quarantine, so that's like really cool and great. Yeah, and then November hit, and I had the PSA, and that was great. So that's like my 3rd short slash PSA slash like commercial that I did. It's my 3rd project that I did and put out, and I was really proud of it because like it's just a huge step in terms of like the progression of like quality of the films that I've been able to create, starting with like the first Forgetting You to like the PSA. I'd say like I'm still proud of every single project that I've done, and just in terms of like the actual quality of production, I'd say like I'm at a better place. But in terms of like my storytelling, I feel like I haven't changed too much of that, and I'm trying to stay true to like my storytelling. I'm learning a lot with the PSA. I learned a lot from that experience and learned more of like how I want to progress with my filmmaking, and how much more work I need to do as well, to become a better filmmaker. And I'm just super excited. I filmed another short film after sometime around while I was like editing the PSA, but I haven't released that. And then I filmed another short film here in December with my brother, and I'm really excited for that one. Like I'm super excited for that one because I'm just really excited for these projects. But it's been a crazy year, and then my brother stayed with me, which was really phenomenal for the last month, and we got to spend time together. And I realized how much I missed my family and how much I missed home, and how important my family is to me. The pandemic really like helped. I already knew how important they were to me, but it helped drill it in, how much I love and care for my family. So the pandemic was a curse and a blessing, because it was a curse because like life just slowed down, but it was a blessing because I got to slow down as well and really reevaluate my life and see what I needed to do and where I wanted to go. And I will say that going into 2021, I'm super excited and I'm very motivated to just like get started on work. But that will be for tomorrow. So 2020, just a quick recap. I created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I created 6 short films in 2020. I was able to perform in 6 live improv Zoom shows throughout quarantine. Or just in general. I was able to perform 7 shows throughout all of quarantine. No, 6 shows throughout all of quarantine. And I made it into the acting conservatory. I progressed as a creative. I got to work on several different productions, which I'm super grateful for. working with Ron and Laura, working with Foster Cat Productions. Also some other people like messaging me about like projects to work on with them, and then also getting to work on projects with my brother. So like 2020, even though you've been a very testing year, I will say I tried my best to make the most out of it. And overall, I'm ready for 2021. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. So thank you all for watching this year of my vlog. I know it's a daily vlog. That was also another thing, I started a daily vlog. So yeah, and I feel like I've done a good job of keeping up with that. Sometimes with the spam posts, I apologize, but I'm doing my best to try and keep up and just document, what I'm going through. So thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate everybody's love and support. And I'm so excited for what 2021 is going to bring, or what I'm going to bring to 2021. Let's say that. 2021 is not going to bring me anything. That's just time. It's up to me to make those moves. So yeah, I'm going to head down to San Diego, celebrate with some friends, but that's it. So thank y'all for watching. Love y'all, and have a good night. Peace. See you in the new year.